Hey friends, welcome to my page DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Monday. I feel like it's been forever since I've been here. Oh my goodness. I had such a busy weekend with my craft show and it did really well. So happy to be here. Have a little bit of a break. We actually set up for the next one starting on Sunday. And so Sunday, Monday, and then craft show opens next week on Thursday. So not this Thursday, but next Thursday. So a little bit of a break in between, but busy time. And sorry, I'm a little bit late. I was trying to gather everything. I actually couldn't find my little bug transfer. I'm like, I know it's here somewhere. It has to be. So we're going to put bugs on this glassware, this canister. It's ceramic canister, sorry. And we're going to do flowers also. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. I was thinking I might need to cut my transfers apart. That doesn't bother me to have to do that because I always buy extras so that I can do that, so I can cut it. Because I'm not sure if I want the little bugs as close as they are. It might be a little bit hard to do them like that. But because I'm going to do them with ink. So we're going to try ink and then I'll bake them. So they'll be permanent. I'm going to try it, okay? So if for Monday, I probably shouldn't try something as difficult as this. But I'm going to. Anyways, if you're out there watching, just say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put #replay. Let me see here. Make sure that, okay. Yep, okay, that camera's working. I didn't even check my other cameras. Okay, let me go to comments. How are you guys? Happy Monday. Long time no see. It feels like forever. Let me share with, here's our project. Oops. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put on these jars. I got these jars from Target, $5. Okay, the price tag's still on the bottom. It's going to be a challenge. I'm going to tell you. So I'm not even seeing myself live on here. Let me refresh my page and then I should be there, right? Hopefully. Yep, there I am. Okay, let me share to VIP group and then we will get started. Happy Monday, guys. Woo, glad to be back. And it's just, life is just busy for everybody, right? Not just me. It's busy for everybody. And let me just turn my volume down and then I can go to my screen. Okay, perfect. All right. Hi, Julie. How are you? Hi, Betty. Good morning. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Carrie. Good morning, Bridget. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? Hi, Darlene Barr. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Betty. How did the egg cartons go? Everybody loved the egg cartons. I sold about 30% of them. So I thought that was good for the very first time showing them. So I sold about 30%. I had right around 93 in the end. So that was a lot to sell at the first craft show. What I think will happen, a lot of people will be buying this next craft show. So, and I'll have a better place for them. So they were at the end, like right in the checkout room. So a lot of people's baskets were already full at that point, that they got to the egg cartons. So my booth at the next craft show is the very first booth. So we'll see how it goes. It might be a better place for them there. So, I don't know, but I was happy with what I sold. That's a lot. 30% of them was a lot. So, hi, Lisa. How are you? Hi, Denise. Hi, Laura. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Lynn. Hi, April. Good morning, guys. We are going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work well or not. It's hard. It's hard enough to ink on something flat with for me. So we'll see how this goes. Let me just try to put myself up in the corner. Oops. Hello. There we go. Okay. Good morning. All right, guys, should we start with the easy one? The easy one would be the flowers, but I have to mix colors. So I'm going to move one of these for right now so it doesn't roll around. We're going to use ink. So it's going to be permanent. You could use paste, but then you have to spray it and all of that. So I'm going to mix some colors. Remember our little color sheets that we had? So I'm going to mix some colors. And, okay, so mustard and saffron. And then we'll have so we're going to do some colors. Okay, so I don't think I need anything else here. All right, so let's follow our color chart here and let's mix us some colors. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna take the lid off because I'm gonna want the lid off to do this. It's gonna be interesting. Now the transfer doesn't fit all the way around. So what I'm gonna do is, as I get closer to the end of it, I'm going to do less flowers. Like I'll kind of taper it down. I'll kind of taper it down where I start going down, so that and over here too, I'll like skip this flower, so it's okay that the back part doesn't have any. All right, I hope that makes sense. I don't know, and you know what, guys, if I don't like it like that, I can go back and I can redo it after I've baked it. So, hi Chris, hi Betty, how are you? I think this is gonna work just fine, but I do need these other colors. So let's kind of mix some colors here. So this is Tiffany's color suggestions for different things. So we need a couple different yellows to do these. So mustard, 9 parts yellow. Do we have a little teaspoon? All right, so I'm gonna guess. All right, so these are my mixer things. I'm going to take 9 parts of yellow. I don't know how much of it I'll need, so I'm just going to kind of have a generous scoop. And then 1 part bark. Okay, so, and I don't have my pesto out, so I'll have to grab my pesto out of there. Okay, 1 part bark. So I need to just put a little dollop of bark. This is my stirrer, so I can use that. Okay, and then I'm going to just stir. So this is going to make mustard color. Okay, so mustard color, yep, and it is. And it is. Now we want saffron. I have saffron in chalk paste, but not in ink. Okay, I honestly don't know if this is going to be enough. We might have to stop and mix more, but or we might want to do a couple different shades of it. You know, we might need to do that. There's a lot of flowers on there, so maybe we'll mix more of the saffron. Let me grab my pesto. Hi Holly, how are you? We're doing a fun project. We can just talk. So craft show went good. I was hurting so bad at the end of the craft show. I don't know that people that don't do shows that are standing up all the time, they probably don't understand the toll it. I'm sorry, making noise. I'm trying to find pesto. I'm hoping I can find pesto. Do I have it? I'll have to use a different color if I don't. So I'm sure I have pesto in here somewhere. Pesto ink. I need pesto ink. Hello. Come on. Did I? Oh, here it is. Okay, found it. Okay, so standing the whole time is really hard on a body. Even just standing on carpet that has padding. I made sure that we have pads. So the little thick pads that you use. Okay, so I'll mix extra of this one. Okay, so the thick pads that you stand on in your kitchen, you know how they have the mats. That's what we have in front of each of our registers in our wrapping area. That's too much probably. Okay, so I'm going to mix saffron. Okay, this is on the website. So if you're needing to know how to mix these, this is on the website, on the Chocolate Tour website. This is where I got that. So this is Tiffany's little suggestions. Okay, I might need this for something. I have a lot of colors out here. These are all ink. Okay, so we're doing ink. Okay, so anyways, we have padding to stand on, but still my bones ached and I fell. Okay, so I have a bruise right here. Sorry, it's pretty gross, but that's on my arm. That's my arm there. It's turning pretty colors. It's turning pretty colors. Hi, Lori. Hi, Cheryl. We're testing this out. So this is supposed to make saffron. We'll see. We'll see if it does. I might have needed more of the other colors, but at least it's not just bright yellow. We're gonna do the flower one first, and then we're gonna do the bugs. All right, so I don't know about the bugs. Like I said, I might want to cut them apart, or maybe I'll just skip on the bugs and not do every single bug and do like every other bug or something. Maybe you guys can give me a suggestion. Okay, that doesn't look bad. That kind of looks like saffron, doesn't it? Okay, I'm also thinking, okay, so that's I'm doing my yellows. Okay, so that they're not just bright, bright yellow, because I got bright yellow. I don't think I want bright yellow. So now I think I would want one more. I want one more. Tell me what you guys did this weekend. You know what I did. I was at my craft show all weekend, and then yesterday I had to go tear down all the signs, and of course I lost 6 signs. I have brand new signs. This is not going to be enough. I need to mix more of that. Maybe that's all I need. I just need the 2 colors, but I need more of this one. So we'll mix a little bit more of this one. Yeah. So I was at my craft show, set up Wednesday, Thursday, and then craft show Friday, Saturday, and it was a normal amount for spring. Okay, so it wasn't over the top fantastic. It was more than last year, but looking at the statistics, last year was less than the year before. So it was an average year. I looked at all of the years. It was an average year. So kind of looks like baby poop, guys. It looks like baby poop. This one needs a little bit more yellow. So we're just mixing our colors for our ink. So you can mix your colors. If you don't have the right color, you can mix it. You can mix it. We'll see how this turns out. Okay, and then I really feel like I need one more color, but we're kind of going to ombre this together, but the center of the flowers have to be brown. And the great thing about ink is that it's not going to, we need one more that's just barely change color. Just a little tiny bit. Tiny dollop. Yeah. So I have a whole new jar of yellow, so don't stress. Tell me. Oh, you had a craft show too. How did your craft show go? Hi, Sonia. How are you? I know the bruise looks bad. I fell at the end when I was tearing down. Yeah, I'm okay. It's a long bruise along my whole inside of my arm. I had something under my arm as I fell. So, hi, Deb, my sister. How are you? Okay, so I have my different colors. Yeah, they all kind of like baby food or baby poop. Hi, Pam. How you doing? Okay, so these are a cheat sheets from Tiffany. I'm going to set those to the side. We're going to use those frequently. And kind of be thinking about what I should do on here, because I want to wrap this around here. I'll probably have to cut it apart. And then, you know, I'm just not sure if I should cut each of these apart or just skip. I'm not sure. But we're going to do this first. So I'm going to grab I need it to sit still for a moment, and then I'm probably going to have to turn it to the side to hold it, because obviously I can't keep it on here or it's going to get ink on this. And I could wash this, but I don't want to have to. You did a 4-hour small show on Saturday and sold 7 A cards. Yay! Yay! Oh, that's great. I love that. Okay, so I really should fuzz this. I'm going to fuzz it on my t-shirt. I'm going to regret that because there's going to be hair on there. No matter how hard I try not to, there's going to be hair, right? Okay, I'm sure there's hair on here. Okay, so I want to turn it this. I want to have a lot of these little flowers. So how do I want to turn it? I want to turn it like this. Okay, so I'm just going to start wrapping it. And it's a wrap. So we didn't have any issues at our craft show. I think everything went quite well. Just, you know, it's normal for me to lose craft show signs. It doesn't make me happy because they cost money. I did find, okay, so I'm getting bubbles in here. I don't want that. So I'm going to kind of walk it around, and I'll have to do the other side too. I want it to be completely flat. So if I have to raise it up and try it again, I will do that. So, all right. Here we go. It's working. It's working. I'm just kind of doing a little bit at a time. Make sure I don't have any air bubbles, because you don't want to go to all this work and have an air bubble. I could potentially just wash it right off. If it turns out bad, you could wash it right off and start over. So I'm going to use ink, and then I'll have to I'll have to bake it in my oven. I haven't done ink that I've had to bake in the oven for a long time, so this will be something new. So what I'm going to do when I get to this point, I'm going to kind of taper down so that it kind of goes where the end of it. I'm going to try to remember to do that. because there's not going to be enough to go all the way around. And when you're inking, it's really hard to do that. So let's see. You went to Costco in the Valley and bought a Harvest Right freezer. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Very cool. I would love to have one just to dehydrate my own food that I can eat. Not for anything to sell. I just want to be able to do some of my own foods so that I have them. You never know what's going to happen with our food supply at times. So it would be good to have stuff on hand that I could actually have that I know is prepared with stuff in it that I can have. Because you can buy freeze-dried this and that, but I don't know how they prepared everything. So I would love to be able to do that. Maybe someday. And the fact that we're on solar, it really helps because I know that those things can take a lot of electricity. Okay, sorry. It's taken me a moment. It has taken me a moment to get this all flat. It will be worth it, I promise. I promise. Keep telling me what you did this weekend, even if it was just something very simple. Okay. All right. I think I got it enough because I'm going to kind of taper down. Let me just feel it. Okay. Let me feel it. Make sure. So I feel like there's an air bubble right there. Let me just try to squish that down. Okay, we're going to start. Whew. So when I get over here, I'm going to have to just hold it up. Okay, but I think I can hold it like this for a moment to prepare for your own food is the reason. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's all that you need, right? If you're going to do your own. Let me see. Lori, okay, so yeah, and hers was 4 hours and she sold 7 cartons. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. Okay. All right. So let's get started. We're gonna kind of taper, like kind of go at a little bit of an angle here. Okay. So we have lots to choose from. I kind of want to get, I kind of want to move something so that I have a little more room here. And I'm going to put a paper towel out to put my little multi-tools on. Okay, so that I have a place to put my messy tools. Okay, I'm going to be working with my multi-tools to try to get this. I feel like I need to use my squeegee. Okay, so I need to not do the centers. I'm going to kind of start on the edge. Yeah, this looks like green baby poop. And to start on the edge, and it's okay if I do part of a flower, it won't really matter, but I'm going to try to not do that right there. This might be a little tedious work, and I'm going to take on the bugs too. Yeah, it's a bug's world. We'll figure out the bugs too. So these little canisters were from Target. So okay, so I'm going to do 2 like this, and then I'll start changing colors. You know what? You can do it however you want to, but I just kind of want to start. So my dogs were so happy for me to come home. My husband was out at the desert. He got home safely yesterday, and they were just missing all of us, you know. Now, if I pull this up and I got a little bit outside, I can actually take a Q-tip and I can wipe that off because this is ink and ink is not going to set up right away. Okay, so I need to do the centers. The centers are just going to be with bark. So I'm doing sunflowers. So the centers of them are just going to be with bark. The little flowers don't have centers. They're just flowers. So yeah, okay, there is a little bit air bubble there. I can feel it, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to go up here. I'll do a few of those small flowers, but I wanted to get this next one. I can't roll this the whole way. I'm going to have to hold it or something. I wish I had something to set it on. Any suggestions? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out as we go. Okay, let me get some of the small ones here. Just going to kind of do a couple here, a couple there with the lighter color. Just kind of working it. I'll check comments as we go here. Let me see. Laura did absolutely nothing. Enjoyed the last days of your time off from work. We got an ice storm anyway, so you didn't want to go anywhere. Well, that's nice. Sometimes it is nice to do absolutely nothing. You know, what I did yesterday was I had to go pick up all the signs, and then I'm going to do all of these with this color. So we're going to start out with this color. And then I think that's enough because I wanted to kind of taper down so that there kind of stops right there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I had to go pick up craft show signs, and then I had to start counting all of the tags. And guess what, guys? I just kept sitting there counting tags. I got all of my tags counted in one day. We used to do that when I had a partner in the craft show. She and I would sit there and we would get all of the tags counted in one day, which it's a lot to do. But spring is smaller, so spring is about half as much as fall in sales. And actually, our last year in the fall, it took me an entire week to count because there was so much. Okay, next color. Let's do some of this color. Okay, so these are colors that we mixed, and we're just going to kind of go back and forth. Okay, so and it might blend together with the other ones. That's okay. And guess what? Ink doesn't dry fast, so I don't have to rush. I can take my time to make my way through this. It's going to be a little tricky because I'm going to have to kind of bend that down. It might stick to each other. But guess what? When you get it wet, it will come apart. So I'm not worried about damaging my transfer. In fact, I probably should have tucked it in to begin with. I'm gonna kind of tuck it in on itself, and I'm not going to stress over the fact that it's going to stick to itself. Okay, but I have to have a handhold here. I have to be able to touch this and feel it and move it. So just do it a little bit at a time, and we'll see how it comes out. It might be a total flop. It might be one of those Monday things that I go, oh, I shouldn't have tried that on a Monday. Yeah, but yeah. So anyways, I sat there. I was on duty trying to get my husband a spot because our neighbor is moving out. So we actually. Okay, how far can I turn it without getting ink? I can turn it right there. And then I'm just going to have to hold it, which is fine. I can hold it. I'm going to turn it sideways now, guys. That will be easier for me. So I'm going to turn it sideways. You might be able to put the mug inside of a water bottle. Oh, that's so smart. I might be able to do that. Stand it up like this, but then you guys can't see. So I did think about putting it on something, but then, yeah, so if you guys are doing it, you could do that, but I want you guys to still be able to see. So I'll just kind of hold it. And there is the area at the back where there isn't any flowers. So once I get to that, it will be fine too. So it's okay to do it like this. I want you guys to see the full process. Otherwise, I definitely could do that. Let's do a couple of light flowers. I'm going to get another squeegee. Sometimes it's easier with a squeegee. Sometimes it's easier with a multi-tool. Whatever works best for you for each part, just do that, okay? It's totally up to you. There's a whole bunch of little flowers coming up. So the little flowers, I might just do like a ombre, but I have to be careful. The reason I have to be careful is that I have to know where I'm going to stop. So I'd have to do like a boundary of where am I going to stop. Okay, I love all these colors. I mixed way too much. I will probably use some of this with my bugs. Okay, so we're inking. If you're just hopping on, we are inking a jar. And I'm trying not to make a mess, but you know how I am. You know that I make messes. Okay, so I'm going to turn. Okay, so yeah, there's a place where I can hold my hand there. Okay, let's do that last flower, the big flower. Let's do that. Okay, so you guys can still see. Oh, Cheryl said she started to put your insulation up on your she shed. Yay, that's awesome. I saw that it was delivered. I haven't been able to respond on anything, really. I haven't even, I've been so tired. I came home each night from setting up the craft show and just basically collapsing in the human dog bed with my dogs. Yeah, I was so tired. It just, it's hard. As you get older, it's harder. And my knee did good. I had my knee wrapped the whole time. My knee did not swell. The first night I came home and I was hurting so badly that I just soaked in the hottest bathtub possible. So I had to take off the K-tape. I use a K-tape that is actually cut so that it wraps really easily. Okay, guys, we're going to do kind of an ombre here. So we're going to start out with, okay, I want to taper down. Okay, so let me do my boundary. Let me do my boundary with this color. I'm calling it a boundary because I want to stay within this boundary. Okay, let's see. We're going to go here and here. That way it kind of looks like it's supposed to not wrap all the way around. I think that's going to have an air bubble. Hang on. Let me see if I can peel it up and get it back down. Yeah. Okay. All right. Mucho better. And then, okay, so where was I? I was here. Okay. And then here. So all these up here at the top, I'm not going to do those. Okay. So I'm going to do all these others. And I want to kind of ombre the color. I think. Okay. So I'm going to put lighter color, or maybe I'll just kind of go, okay, like that. And then some of this, the one that really truly looks like baby poop. And then we'll put some of this in there. Okay, and these flowers, I'm going to kind of just go like this. And I'm going to just kind of blend it together. And be careful around the other flowers. Okay, are you ready to see this? I'm excited to see it. I need to clean off a little bit though. I'm going to tell you that I'm quite messy. And ink doesn't dry fast, so I can go back and I can scrape off any excess that I feel like is too much. So I'm going to do that because I want it to be nice and smooth. I don't want to scrape where the brown is though, because, yeah. So I'm just going to kind of go around. And also I'm checking to make sure that I got everything, okay? So let me just turn it all the way around. I'm not dropping it. Surprise, I'm not dropping it. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay, so there we go. So I think I got everything. Are you ready to see this? I'm ready to see it. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to pull this open. Remember, I told you it might stick together. That's okay. I probably should have a helper with this, but I don't. Okay, so I'm going to just start this side, and then I'm going to pull it around, okay? If it messes it up, oh well. Okay, so I want to get my hand in a better position so that I can just go all the way around. I am just going to pull the whole thing off, okay? And then I'm going to set this to the side. And then we'll turn it and I'll show you. Okay, I'm going to set it down. There's none on the bottom. There's some on the top, but I'm going to clean it. Okay, so this is going to go back onto my sheet, okay? Just like that. All right, let me just wipe off that top part. You can use a Q-tip. You can use a wipe, like a Clorox wipe. I'm going to use a Q-tip and I'm just going to keep turning. So I'm going to bake this in the oven. This is ceramic. I am going to let it dry on its own for a couple of days. I am not going to try to dry this with the heat gun because I will mess it up. But I'm going to show you in a minute how gorgeous it is. And I'm going to move it to the side so I don't touch it because you know I will. Okay, let me look at it and see how it turned out. Okay, so I want to be able to turn it. Look at how pretty that is. Okay. It did turn out. It turned out great. Okay, so I need to just set it to the side. I'm going to set it up there so I don't touch it. Isn't it great? Oh, yeah, I actually got it Saturday. Thank you so much. All right, so we got one and done. Now we have the hard part. So I saved the hard one for last. Okay, so shall I clean up some of this stuff? Let me just get my paper towel. Let me wipe off some of these. I have one more jar, and we're gonna do our fun little bugs. I don't know how I'm gonna do them. Okay, so I'm going to use these probably, but I'm going to wipe it off for right now. I think it's great. I love it. It turned out good. and I like the way it tapers down, where it starts at an angle and it tapers right there. It turned out really cute. Yay. Those jars are at Target. If you guys have that transfer, those jars are at Target, $5. Okay, I'm just trying to wipe all these because I might need them. Plus, I don't want them just sitting here because I'm going to do the next one. And it's actually going to be all the way around. Okay, so I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know where I'm going to put my fingers. I'm not sure how we're going to do this one. Okay, but I do need to move things. And I do need to wash my hands with... I'm going to scooch all that up. I might need some of that yellow. I need to wash my hands with bar swipe really quick. Okay, I have one more right here. Okay. So I could sit there and I could dry that with a heat gun. I'm not going to. I'm probably going to let it dry on its own. I'll set it somewhere safe on a shelf. I'll let it dry for probably an entire week before, and there's like some right inside of it. Let me just get the, I'll let it dry for a week on its own. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this really quick, make sure that it is nice and clean, and then I'll dry it. There was some glue stuff on it, and I was trying to get it off. Okay, there we go. So we got those two lids off and out of the way. Now let me dry it. How should I do these bugs? Should I just do some here and there, or should I cut them apart? I'm kind of feeling like I need to cut the transfer right here. And some of the bugs are upside down. I don't know, guys. Suggestions? Any suggestions? I don't feel like I can cut all of the bugs apart. I don't think it'll work. I have another one of these transfers, so don't freak out that I'm cutting it apart. I feel like if I don't want to put too many. I don't want to put too many bugs. I think they're really cute. I'm kind of feeling like I really need to cut them apart. There's not a lot of space in between, but I feel like I need to cut them apart because they're not going to work right. So that's what I'm going to do. It's shocking, I know. I have my pictures that I'm following. So they did it on a tray. Okay, so they did it on a tray. These are the colors that I'm going to use, kind of, sort of. Okay, I'm not going to mix all my colors though. I'm not going to do it. So I'm trying to pick out some bugs that I think would look cute on there. Yep, I'm just cutting them apart. Don't hate me. It's going to be easier for me. You don't have to cut yours apart, but to ink it on something, you would have to. Now, to do that little tray, I would have to either piece these back together, or I would need to do a brand new transfer. So I have two of these. I usually do have two of each transfer that I really like, because I'm known to do this or to get interrupted, and guess what? Then I don't get my transfer clean. Okay, that's really cute. I love that one. Okay, so let's figure out which ones we absolutely want on here. I would love to have this little guy kind of going diagonal. Now remember, I have to have a finger hold. Okay, I think this is gonna be easier. Okay, so let's look through and see. Let's look at all of them. Let's lay them all out. Which are the must-haves? Okay, I definitely have to have. I don't know why I keep being drawn to that one. I'm drawn to all that stuff. Okay, so that one and that one. And I like this one. I like this shape. Okay. I love that shape. All right, and this one too. Okay, so let's try those and see if what all fits. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's do this. All right, this is my favorite one. This little caterpillar thing. Now, I'm going to try to have a little corner that is, and I'm going to fuzz it on my shirt, even though it really didn't stick. All right, have a little corner. I think that he should, or should he be at the bottom? No, he should be diagonal. Definitely diagonal. Okay. All right, and it doesn't matter at the top. The lid doesn't overlap. The lid goes down like flat on it. So, okay. All right. Okay, if you just hopped on, this is the one we just did. We just did flowers. So we just did that one with a variety of yellows. I mixed my yellows. Okay. So I am thinking we just keep putting them maybe this way and that way. This way and that way. All right, fold a little corner. I don't want them to be right next to each other. I kind of want things to kind of fill in. You know, they're like, and kind of be in different directions. So maybe if I have a little one, I can put a little one up at the top. This might take a while. Okay, that one's going to be off the edge right there. But I have to have a finger hold in there somewhere, because as I start turning it, I'm going to have a place to grip. Okay, so now I think I'll do this. I might end up using more than I'm thinking that I'm going to use. And I'm probably going to, it's going to get a little crazy as I start to pull them off, and I have to match them back up with where they go. Make sure that you get all your air bubbles out. You don't want to go to all this trouble and have air bubbles. I didn't have any on my flowers. I was surprised. Hi, Carol. How are you? Late to the party? You're fine. You're fine, my friend. I tell you, I'm always a little late to the party. Okay, what's next? Maybe a little one down here to kind of fill in that spot. So I'm going to fold this whole thing over because it's going to be in the way. Okay, so that's going to go there. So just here and there. I want enough space in between. I don't want them to be squished together. Okay, so, and it's okay if you have two going the same, like I don't want them going up and down though. I don't want them going flying upside down. That's what I meant to say. Okay, I'm going to fold the bottom corner. Okay, how much more do I have? I have that much space left, and I want to fit in. How do I want to do this? Maybe I do need to have one going down. Maybe I do need to have one going down, and then maybe like that. Maybe I will. Okay. All right. There's nothing wrong with that. So we have a lot of colors here to choose from. Okay, there's that, and then one more right there. Perfect. Okay, and I do have space at the top, like to hold there. I just have to be really strategic about it, because as I'm turning it, I'm going to have to know where are my fingers so I don't stick my fingers on something that I'm working on. Okay, I fold that under, and we'll get started. All right, so I have all my inks. These are inks. I got all my little things. It's going to be hard to match them up. I wish I just had another sheet that was blank. I do somewhere. I might just end up sticking them on a paper towel over here somewhere for now. Let me do that. It's not going to hurt it to just sit there for a moment. Okay, let me just clear a spot over here. Okay, I even have nominee. Who has nominee? Nominees are gold ink. So our gold ink in nominee. Okay, so let me do this. Let me fold that under. That's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. I didn't mean that, really. That's funny. Okay, and then this is overlapping. Let me just double check everything. Make sure nothing's overlapping. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I want to start with this little guy because I want to do him green with a gold head. Okay, now this actually is overlapping right there, the very last thing. Okay, let me just fold it. Okay, so I want to do him green, which is my sage, and gold. Okay, so if you want to mix colors, you definitely can, but I'm going to just use sage just like that. Okay, so I have lots and lots of squeegees. I am going to move these lids. I'm going to put them underneath my table. If I'm looking for them, let me know that's where they're at. Okay, because otherwise I'm going to knock them off when I try to grab squeegees. Okay, so I'm going to take sage. I think this is going to be so cute. I'm going to love this. Okay, so sage and then gold for the head. All right. Now, if you need to use you can always shade everything. You know, you can get so fancy with this stuff. You can do shading with a paintbrush. I'm just doing basic colors. I just want it to be solid. Okay. And then, you know, I need another paper towel for all my squeegees. All right, so I don't know where. I'm going to have to leave these back where they go. So I have a place for a paper towel. I'm going to scooch this over just a bit. And let me go in a little bit closer for you guys so you can see better. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to do the head part. I'm going to do in nominee. There's going to be quite a bit of nominee on here and there. Okay, so just know that. All right, so there's nominee for that. And then we have our little ladybug. I don't know what all the bugs are. Some are beetles, some are caterpillars, some are ladybugs. Okay, so I have my I don't want to use I want to use red. Okay, so for my ladybug, for this one, I might do another one a different color. So this one's going to be this color. This is my candy apple red. I also have my Love Struck, which is like a deep barn red. So we'll use that also. We'll use all our colors that are over there probably. I don't know. We'll use a lot of colors. And then we'll be pulling all of these off, and hopefully I can do it without making a mess. I did okay on the flowers, but there was an area at the back that didn't have any. So I was able to move everything. Okay, so I want to do the head part. I'm going to see if I can grab some little tiny squeegees here. I want to do the head part with my green. This is my, what color did I say that was? It's not sage, right? Is it sage? What color is it? I have to look now. Is it sage? It is eucalyptus. Okay, so I'm going to turn it as far as I can. And at some point, I will have to hold it. Craft show went really good. Thank you. I'm happy with it. Okay, so this bug, I'm going to do some pink on it. Okay, so we're just going to go back and forth on colors. I'm going to use my Marvelous, and then I'll use gold for the top. Craft show went well, and teardown went well. Setup was good. We just have a few crafters that are out with some health issues that I would love some prayers for. Two of them, it's the crafter themselves, and then the other one is the husband. So they just need lots of prayers. We have Pat and Cheryl and Gordon could all use your prayers. Okay, I don't know if I can't. So I'm going to have to hold it. Okay, so this one is going to be, we're going to do this green or red. How about we do it the body green and the head with, or we could do yellow. We haven't done yellow yet. Let's do one of our yellows that we mixed. Let's do this one. This one turned out better. Let's do the body. It doesn't really matter, guys. I mean, our bugs are whatever color we decide them to be. Okay. And then the head part, we'll do the head part red. Bugs can be any color in the whole world, right? Because when we go around the world, bugs are different colors. Have you ever seen a bug that color? Probably not. Okay, so we're going to use Love Struck. Love Struck is like a deep red. Okay, I'm trying to grab, I'm going to turn it. Okay, so it's a little awkward, but it's all going to work. I just have to know where my fingers are and know that I'm not touching anything that has ink on it. So I tried to leave a couple of areas at the top where I could do that. And then once we get all these done, then we'll peel these off, and then I'll let it sit for about a week. Instead of trying to dry it with the heat gun and messing it up by touching it, I'll let it just sit on the shelf, and then I'll bake it in the oven. Okay, this one, let's go with papaya. Okay, so is it down all the way? I feel like I kind of messed it up. I'm going to set it up for a second, and I'm going to peel off that transfer. When I folded this over, I folded it onto an area where the screen was. Okay, so I'm going to fix that. I peeled it off, and we're going to have a redo. Okay, I'm glad I noticed that. I'm going to have a redo. Thank you. Thank you for all the prayers. Yeah, it's kind of hard. You know, it's hard on us as crafters to see our friends going through all of that. It really is. Okay, what color did I say I was going to use? Oh, papaya. Yeah, so all 3 of them have cancer. It's just crazy. All 3 of them have cancer. 2 are crafters. 1 is the husband of a crafter. Yeah, just craziness. The world is hard. So one of them with her cancer, she is going to be fine. They removed all of her cancer, and it had not spread to her lymph nodes, but okay, I'm going to do the head yellow. So let me find, where's my yellow one? Right here. She just has to recover now from the surgery. So sometimes, you know, when they take things out, it takes a while to recover, but she's going to be okay. It had not spread to lymph nodes, thank goodness. Yeah, it's a hard world out there, guys. Okay, so I feel like I want to do this bug green. Okay, so I'm gonna do green. I love this eucalyptus. I think it's great. I probably didn't need any more. I had a lot already. And the head's gonna be gold. I told you there's gonna be a lot of gold. I love the nominee. If you don't have nominee, you can only get the nominee ink if you are a designer or a Perks member. It's a special deal. So if you need it though, let me know. If you're not one of those and you want it, I can special order it for you. I didn't buy any extras yet. So we are going to have another release. Our patriotic release is coming up, guys. Surprise. It's coming up soon. Okay, let's do red. Let's do this one with Love Struck. Let's get a lot of that dark red in there. Okay, which one did I use? This one. Okay, so, and then we'll do, the head will be in yellow. This is going to be cute. So these are just little jars. And yeah, I'll just take them and sell it at my craft show. They'll be like one-of-a-kind things. But I like to show you guys different things. So these containers were at Target in the dollar section. They still had a whole bunch of them. So I'm sure they probably were just barely put out. They're probably new for spring. Okay. And then what did I say for the head? Did I say green? I think I said green. Maybe I should do yellow. Let's do yellow. Let's do this. We haven't done this yellow on there yet. I like to get lots of different colors. Oops, I almost knocked it out of my hand. Did you see that? And then we're going to have to do, we have another bug right here. So what color are we going to do that? Oh, maybe we should do that one papaya. I'm liking or maybe pink. The pink is really cute too. What color do you think this is our very last one? Let me show you all the colors so that you know. So we have the green. I can actually go like this, like a turning wheel. It's looking good, guys. I might have some air bubbles, but we'll see. Time will tell. I think I need pink right there. Pink and gold. Pink and gold. I can hold it like that with my hand. So not for long, not forever. But I think it's going to be so cute. Super cute, guys. Yep, and it is Monday. Oh my goodness. I have a lot of work to catch up from. I was not able to do my work every night when I got home from the craft show, my paperwork. I was too exhausted. I didn't trust myself. So if I'm that tired, I'm not going to work on paperwork because that's when you make mistakes, right? When you're overtired. Okay, so the pink, that's Marvelous. And then our metallic right there. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can start peeling things off. Okay, so let me just set it down for un momento. And let me sit down. It's looking good. Stephanie says, please pray for you. I have a feeling you'll be losing your job. And oh gosh, Stephanie, I'm so sorry. Yes, we will definitely pray for you. It's so hard. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Not you, Siri. Sorry. She said not too shabby. Okay, so I kind of want to just put these over here on my paper towel loosely because I think it's going to be difficult to put them back on the backers right now. They have to be washed anyway, so I'm just going to peel them off. I really can't lay it back down if I messed it up. It is what it is. Okay, there's one. I'm going to have to move because I'm peeling this off. I'm just going to have to do it and put it over there. Look at how cute these are. These are adorable. Okay, they're turning out. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. And I'm making sure I'm not touching anything. Okay, I have to reset my fingers. So I set it down for just a second, reset my fingers, peel this up. Okay, that one didn't take it all. So you know what? I actually can lay it back down. His little antenna did not go. I don't know why. Maybe it's a defective part. Yeah, his antenna is not working. It's just, that's the way it's going to be. All right, so yep, his little antenna, but oh well, nothing I can do about it now. So I'm just slowly peeling off. I usually don't peel a diagonal, but I gotta do what I gotta do, girlfriend. Okay, let me lay it down for a second or sit it down. Let me reset my hand. Everything's looking really cute, guys. Looking really cute. Next. Okay. And then I'll just I have a paper towel that I'm setting these on. Let me just I have 2 more to do, and that's it. Okay, I did fold the corners under, so I had a place, and it didn't do right here. Let me just go over that and see. That's really weird. It did not do all the dots. Like I said, it is what it is. No one will know. No one knows what it's supposed to be like. And this little guy's upside down. Perfect. Okay, got all my bugs. It may not be perfect, but it's perfect for me. Okay, let me show you. Let me see if I can rotate it and show you all the cute little bugs. I got a big old mess here to clean up. Aren't they so cute? They're so bright. I love it. It's very cute. I love that. Love the little caterpillar. But there we go. All done. Okay, let me move this. Let me gather up just a couple of things. I'm just going to stack these guys, get those out of the way so that I can put the camera up to myself. These guys are going with me. So all this stuff. I usually will take like a big piece of paper towel and I will roll everything up in it. So let me move this so I don't touch it and mess it up. At this point, I'm going to just get these guys out of the way for now. And I'll carry it like this. Anybody else do that? But here's what can happen. I can get a phone call and then guess what? These are all rolled up and then I'm like, okay. They stay that way. Okay, I'm setting it down on my other paper towel. Okay, we're good to go. Thank you, guys. Let me put this up here. I'm going to put you up to myself. Going to move this one. And let's see. Let me move this ink out of the way so when I do it straight on, you can see everything. So cute, guys. I love it. They are adorable. Thank you so much, sis. All right. Let me try to go closer for you so you can see everything. I could show you what it's going to look like with the lid on because it's not going to matter if I put the lid on right now. It will actually give me something to hold. If I press it down, I can carry it with the lid. And then in a week, I'll take the lid off. Okay, so I won't be able to do anything now. Oh, that lid doesn't stay on tight. Okay, so I'll have to just kind of scooch it off the side. I was hoping I'd be able to turn it. One of my lids was really tight on there. So anyways, this is this one. Look at how cute it is. They did turn out cute. So I'm going to put them on the shelf. $5 for these. And I don't know what I would put in them, but I just think they're adorable. I would put them somewhere. And they would be cute in a little section. Anyways, there you go. And there's my favorite one, the little centipede. All right. Fantastic, guys. So it did work. I have 2 more of these. I'll figure out other things. I'm kind of thinking a dog theme, maybe. Maybe for dog treats would be fun. I could do that. My dog's treats wouldn't fit in that, but somebody's might. Okay, have a fantastic Monday. I hope you learned something or was able to at least be entertained for a few minutes. I'm so grateful for all of you guys. Let me just go a little bit smaller. I appreciate you, and thanks for being here for me. You know, my life is busy at times, and so I appreciate you understanding that and knowing that there will be days when I can't do a live. Like Friday, I didn't do a live, but I was able to go live from the craft show real quick. That was kind of a day where I actually overslept my alarm. I wasn't late getting out of here, but I was late. I wasn't able to do a Facebook Live because I didn't get up in time. I made it my craft show in plenty of time, but yes, some days are just like that. So, all right, I hope you have a fantastic day. Today is Monday. Make it a good one. Let me see if there's any questions. These transfers are all still available. And next up will be our patriotic stuff. I am hoping for Peanuts patriotic transfers. Cross your fingers and your toes. I am hoping for it. What about you guys? All right. Love you guys so much.